In a quiet African town where red dust clung to sandals and gossip traveled faster than the wind, there lived a girl everyone called the most beautiful girl. Her name was Zara. From the moment she was old enough to walk, people stopped to stare. Her skin glowed like warm sunlight. Her smile softened even the hardest hearts, and her eyes carried a calm that made people believe she had been blessed by fate itself. But beauty, as Zara would learn, is a gift that can feel like a curse. Growing up, Zara never lacked attention. In the market, traders gave her extra change. At school, teachers praised her endlessly. And wherever she went, whispers followed. Some admired her, some envied her, and some quietly wished she would fall. But what no one noticed was how lonely she felt. Zara lived with her widowed mother, Mama Ayo, in a modest house at the edge of town. Mama Ayo often warned her daughter, "Beauty opens doors," she would say gently, "but character keeps them open." Zara listened, but the world did not. As she grew older, the attention became heavier. Men promised her riches, women measured themselves against her. Friends smiled in her presence but whispered behind her back. Some girls stopped inviting her to gatherings. Others accused her of pride she never carried. Zara tried to make herself smaller. She wore simple clothes. She avoided mirrors. She avoided crowds. But beauty, once noticed, cannot be unseen. When Zara finished school, she dreamed of becoming a fashion designer. Not for fame, not for money, but because she loved creating beauty with her hands. She began sewing clothes at home, late into the night, stitching dreams into fabric. Her designs were elegant, modest, and deeply African. But when she tried to sell them, people didn't see her work. They only saw her face. "You should model, not sew," they said. "Your beauty is your business." Each word chipped away at her confidence. One afternoon, a young man named Kola arrived in town. He was quiet, observant, and unlike everyone else, he did not stare. Kola had come to care for his sick uncle and planned to leave soon. He met Zara by chance at the river, where she often went to think. They spoke, not about beauty, not about admiration, but about dreams, fears, and life. For the first time, Zara felt seen. Days turned into weeks. Kola visited often. They talked under mango trees and walked dusty paths together. Zara laughed more, she spoke freely, and slowly she fell in love. But when others noticed, trouble followed. Whispers returned, sharper than before. "She thinks she's better than us. She uses her beauty to steal men. Let's see how long her luck lasts." Even Mama Ayo noticed a shift in the town's mood. "Be careful," she warned. "People love beauty until it shines too bright." One evening during a community gathering, everything changed. A wealthy visitor arrived, looking for a wife. When he saw Zara, he announced publicly that he wanted her. The crowd cheered, but Zara froze. She refused politely. The smile on the man's face vanished, and so did the town's admiration. By morning, lies had spread. They said Zara was proud, ungrateful, manipulative. Orders for her designs stopped coming. Friends stopped visiting. Doors closed. Even Kola was pressured to stay away. Zara's world collapsed, not because she was cruel, but because she dared to choose for herself. One night, broken and exhausted, Zara cried in her mother's arms. "I wish I wasn't beautiful," she whispered. "I wish they saw me." Mama Ayo held her tightly. "True beauty," she said softly, "is revealed when the world turns its back." Soon after, Kola left town without explanation. Zara was shattered, but something changed within her. If beauty had brought her pain, she would build strength from within. Zara packed her sewing machine and left the town. She moved to the city, not chasing validation, not chasing applause. She chased purpose. In the city, no one knew her name, no one cared about her face, and for the first time, she was free. She worked tirelessly. She learned. She failed. She improved. Slowly, her designs began to speak louder than her looks. Years passed. Zara's brand grew quietly but powerfully. Her clothes told stories of resilience, culture, and dignity. Then one day, her work caught national attention, not because she was beautiful, but because she was brilliant. At a major fashion exhibition, Zara stood backstage, nervous. As models walked the runway wearing her designs, the crowd rose in applause. And then, she saw him. Kola. He stood among the audience, stunned. After the show, they spoke. Kola revealed the truth. He had left town because he was poor and ashamed. He didn't want to be loved because of Zara's beauty, or pitied because of his status. He had left to become worthy. They laughed, they cried, they healed old wounds. This time, love found them not through appearance, but through growth. Months later, Zara returned to her hometown, not as the most beautiful girl, but as a woman of purpose. The same people who once whispered now applauded, but Zara no longer needed their approval. Standing before the town, she spoke calmly. "Beauty fades," she said, "but character remains. If you only celebrate what the eyes see, you will miss what truly matters." Silence followed. Then understanding. Zara married Kola quietly, simply, honestly. And in time, the town learned a powerful lesson. Because the most beautiful girl was never beautiful because of her face. She was beautiful because she survived judgment, rejection, and loneliness, and still chose grace. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read and reply. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more powerful African animated stories with deep life lessons. Your support keeps these stories coming.